Hello guys and welcome back with a fresh video. Today we're gonna see this kind of tool. Okay, before starting this video, I want to let you know that I'm using Photoshop in this video and as well as we're gonna use After Effects. Without After Effects, this is not going to be like this is not possible to create this thing without After Effects. The last thing I want to say, if you're new to the channel, please press that not subscribe, but obviously please press the share button just to spread the knowledge of this video to different editors. I'm not forcing you to subscribe, but if you want to really genuinely support me, you can subscribe my channel or you can follow me on Instagram also. And if you're editors, you can let me know in the comment section box. I'm always here to help you guys. Okay guys, firstly, as I said that we are gonna use Photoshop also, so we're gonna start with Photoshop only. As I have created the folder also, which is name as anime tutorial. You can find this folder, link is in the description box. You can check it out. So I'm going to import these two PNGs here and one here. Okay, now you can see that these two both are fighting. But now, like obviously we're gonna create all these things from scratch, so it will take a little bit time. You can select PNG from polygon lasso tool. You can select PNG from magnetic lasso tools also. Not necessary to use only one particular tool to select one object from PNG. So now we're gonna select magnetic lasso tool because as I prefer these a lot. So yeah, now I have to separate the Roger sword also. But before that, the same interface you see in Photoshop, like the screen you see the proper artboard size, the same size we gonna get in the video also. So if you want to resize your character, don't think like, oh, I can resize it maybe little bit later. If you will do it later, then this will maybe give you lot of troubles. You will not get the proper size, like you're getting what I'm saying. You don't get the proper amount of size. So for that case only, I'm telling you to scale it before, not scale afterwards. Scale it before you just drag down this PNG in the timeline. So I'm going to import Roger PNG also, which look like something like this. And for the white bear one, I'm going to scale it little bit down. Now I'm going to select on Roger. Going to take magnetic lasso tool. If you not get it, then you can press right on your mouse and you will get the option. Okay, so yeah, then for the sword, you see this circle part. For the sword we need that proper circle, so for that the magnetic lasso tool will work a lot good. Okay, so you see the sword is little bit separated. If I close all this thing, you see that we get the sword differently. Okay, so I'm going to separate every object from the PNG just like this. As you know, like as I already have the separated photos, so instead of just again re-exporting this kind of images, I will reuse my old assets only. So now once we select this part, like getting, we selected the sword. Now we want to separate the sword from the subject before deleting the actual object. Now before deleting the object, we what we do is we export it separately. So like the same way I'm showing you, you also have to do in every new part. Like whatever part you are exporting it, whatever part you want to be animated. So firstly, before deleting from the main PNG, you have to export that one single part before you delete from the PNG. Little bit complex, but understand what I'm saying is, again I'm explaining you. If you selecting this word, if you only want this word only, then first do this step, press Ctrl J, then you separate the sword from Roger. Alright, now export it by pressing Alt Ctrl Shift W. By this way you will export one object, okay, one part from the Roger PNG. Now after exporting it, press Ctrl Z until you get like this. Okay, now press delete and press Ctrl D just to remove this selection part. Now you can see sword is completely removed from the Roger hands. Same way you have to do in this part also. So I'm going to select polygon lasso tool. Now I'm going to select just like this.
A few moments later.
Okay, now see, again I have exported this flying whatever is said, and I'm going to press Ctrl J. Again I get one separate Once separate material from the Roger PNG, we're gonna again do the Alt Control plus W. We're gonna export this image again. We're gonna press Control Z until unless we get this line again. Then press delete, press Control D. Now you'll see, bro, what you're doing, bro? What is happening, bro? This is how we're gonna do, bro. Now it's time for white beer also. We're gonna take this magnetic tool. I have to separate.
A few moments later.
Okay, now again we're gonna separate this. Okay, now we get this wing only. Now I get this wing only. So just like this, after we select, after we separate our this flying thing, now we have to animate this sword also. So just like I remove the sword from the Roger PNG, we have to do the same thing. But now in this, now this time we have to do for white beard. Okay, so I'm selecting a little bit roughly, but you can select it in very closest way as you can. Like the more time you give in the selection process, the more perfect PNG will get out. See, now I get this one again. Okay, so after I exported all this thing, after I exported white bead also, we will end up with this kind of result. This is first pick from, this is second pick of white beard. That was the first pick of Roger. This is background. This is wing. This is Roger himself. This is his sword. No, this is nothing. Okay. This is white beard. This is white beard hand holding his sword, and this is whatever you can say. Okay. So once I export all these things, I have to create one small folder. Now I'm just going to click on it. Going to select anim tutorial. Going on anim tutorial. Now going to import all this thing. I have to find a background also to put in it. So dragging down the 10th PNG. Wait, what's happening, bro? Okay, here you go. Okay. Oh my god, 26 seconds. Wait, let's just do for like 10 seconds only. Okay. Now you're gonna and now make sure you don't use the ready PNG, like whatever we have separated. Now we just have to import all the parts. Very easy thing to. So dragging down here, while dragging down downside, I have to drag down upside. Now fly PNG downside.
A few moments later.
Okay. Now here's the interesting part. For the sword part, we're not gonna use the puppet wrap tool, but for the sword part, we're gonna use as a 3D layer. Now see, animation is happening here, so we're gonna change the point from here to here. Now again tell her we're gonna animate in this way. Now although I have created this thing, so I'm going to use orientation. In this case, I'm going to animate it something like this. And if you see, it's actually working. Okay, now it's time to animate this back part. Okay, so we're gonna take the puppet wrap tool, but before that I want to clear it. That we take puppet wrap tool, place one here, place one here, place one here.
A few moments later.
Just like this only. Now you can see that if we rotate anything, this is moving here, this is moving here. Okay, so we're gonna animate the this backside wing also. So now if I make a little bit something like here, something like 3 seconds. Okay, wait, come on, stop, bro. Why are you running very hard? Yeah, just like this way we're gonna animate the wing also, so it will look like that. Yes, see, it already giving you the impact that this guy is fighting, man. This guy is fighting with his own friend. Okay, See, we are already giving you that Roger is fighting, bro. Now, the same thing we have to do for white beer also. Opening the hand, changing the anchor point. Okay, I have to change anchor point here. Okay, so as you see, sword is little bit animated, but you see, sword is coming very slow. So for the reason is that sword is coming slow because I'm rotating very slowly. Now, if you see, if I play the video, now you can see, okay, I'm coming. I'm doing now. It's looking like okay, it's animating. But once you export this thing, and if you're a Premiere Pro user, you can increase the speed of your animation size, so you can make it little bit more quicker, more faster. Like it's obviously depend on the client, but sometimes just giving small advice. Okay, see if I play this video, now it will look like okay they are fighting. Now the same thing we have to do with this white beer part also. Like in this part, you see this part we have to do animations just like we did for the Roger one. And bro, after that everything is set, man. Everything is set. So yeah, and now what you can do is you can see this 1 2 and 3 is for white beer, right? Then you can just click on write and do as a pre-compose, write the name white. Wait, what I written, man? White V, and I say okay. So if I animate it by opening the position key, just by doing this, okay. Now opening the position key, making on the same frame, and just making it look like that is fighting from Roger. So see, it will look like, but I have to make it more little bit faster. So it will look like this. Now I can press, okay. You can see the animation is here. But now you can see that, bro, you told me that these wings are flying and all in the video, but I already told you, you can separate this thing and use the puppet wrap tool to create this kind of cool things. So guys, I'm ending this video right now here at this point only, and if you like this video, please let me know in the comment section box, because I actually really want a comments to let me know that you really like this kind of tutorials or not, and should I upload this kind of tutorials or not, what you're looking for this kind of tutorials, or what kind of advice you want, everything, bro. So yeah, see you in the next video. Till then, take care, see you, practice a lot, and peace.